First down. Here's Rodgers. On him quick, and they bring it down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Plant. Get 300. Get 300.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Run for Warren here to stop the third. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now an inside give to Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Sidney Brown. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, take 26.
On the ground with Warren. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it's going to be 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight, and there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Zoom. Jim. Gun. Plant.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Jim.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. We'll take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Steelers' 3-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get Stanford's fumbles. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. He's back to throw. Catches Manning close. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the third quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Great, set.
It's a sneak, Hurts. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Great, set. 180.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Back to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
14. Steelers 3. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A pistol snap. Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Caught, nice game left side. Now he's past the 25. DK Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within one score in the fourth. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man. Complete. He's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Great, set.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Barkley goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He keeps the option on 2nd and goal. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
21, Steelers 11. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, let it in. 258.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rogers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rogers has it downfield, working the left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back north. Back north.
Back to throw. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. Well, maybe stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Trying to set this up quick.
42 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hey,
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Setting up to pass. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Barkley. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Number 50. 319. Yeah, there. Right now, you got 58. Number 50. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a ball.